Okay. Now then. Hello, ladies, gents, and others. The weather's wonderful here, and I'm going to show you how to blow up the T.N.E.R in this wonderful game. So you want to click this button up here. Click, there you go. Change team, go to Raider. I'm going to respawn. Should spawn here. Or you can grab weapons if there's people who won't cooperate. Thank you for that. But it isn't actually required. So then you want to climb up here, and then that will fall down, and then climb before it respawns. If you go along here, you want to hug this corner by quickly walking into it so you don't take damage. You want to fall out here. Go along through this door, and this door. Follow the path I'm currently taking you to get to its containment chamber. Now, this is the fastest way to blow up without, just using commands in a private server with the Game Pass. And this obviously works in public servers too. I'll be doing a private server for the means of this tutorial. So there may be people interfering with it in a public server. So you just gotta deal with that. So you want to grab one of these. You're going to grab one at a time. You're going to come to this door and unlock it. There may already be people in here, which is why it's often helpful to have a gun. And then you want to go and pop this container in here. And do it again. An exciting life. As long as you just come near to it, it'll slot in. While holding it, obviously. You may want to shut these doors to hide what you're doing, and you can very simply do it by pulling this again. Now that all of those are in, you can shut these doors, as you will never need to leave again. And it may also prevent security from dealing with you, as security and raiders are surprisingly not friends. You want to go up here to the electricity room and pull this once, twice, and thrice, and then press that button. Use your keycard to open the fuse box, click it again, it opens all the way, flip all of these, and then you can close it if you so wish. This enables the power for this sector, and even when the rest of the site is in a blackout, this area won't be affected. You want to go in here, flip all three of these, and while they're going in, if you want to speed things up, you can go here to the fifth fuse access, open it with that button, take out your military laptop, which is the actual name of it, wait for it to load, put it down, click on it so it opens up, and then wait for it to load. When it says login, click the keypad, and then just leave it alone. It will trigger alarms which will alert everybody on site that the site is being hacked. And you want to go back, press these three buttons, and you want to go back in. You want to make sure your biggest priority is that nobody touches that laptop. So it's often helpful to have a friend who can guard it with an automatic rifle. Then you want to go along here into the Turns Director's office and click the keypad, which will enter that code just by clicking it, which will give you access to turn on the turn. You want to go in here, press this button and this button. This button is unlocked by successfully refueling it down there, and that's by entering the code. Then you can put your keycard in there, pull that, and pull that, which will turn it on. Then you want to go over here, put the key in there, turn the key, and press that big red button. And then when you've done that, you want to go out here, all the way along here. As you can see, the reactor's turning on. It is perfectly safe to be around at this time. Open it, which is already partly open. Make sure you don't click it again once it's fully open, otherwise that will shut it and you have to go back in there and press the button again. And then click the 4 screws. It will slot in. Give them a second to turn. Click them once they're fully in. And these come out. Then click the buttons, and then once the buttons are clicked you can leave them be and they will rise up, start blue and then slowly turn red, but you can leave them be for now. Then you want to go back into the control room and then flip these 3, flip that 1, put the coolant up. This alarms will be on by now. Press that once and then press it twice so it's all the way there. Then you want to go down all the way back to the 5th fuse, where unless somebody's come along and stolen your laptop, it should still be here and it should have completed the hacking procedure by now. So then you need to flip this switch and just run, because it will send this entire sector into a lockdown which will shut these doors. As you can see, you can open it on the raid or security team with this by equipping it, clicking it, and going along and pretty much booping it. Now open it. So do be warned, security and other raiders can still try and stop you. And you want to come back in, not back in here actually, back in here, open this power box and flip this switch. And then go back in here, this key will be open, enter it in there, switch it, and press the big juicy red button. And this will begin a overload. Now, this in its own is perfectly safe to do and will not damage the reactor at all. However, because we've hacked it and disabled the 5th fuse, when it tries to shut down after the overload, let's just say it won't be very good. Now, the important thing to remember is that anyone can go and turn the 5th fuse on any time. If they come in now and go along there, they go into there and turn it on, and that will ruin your whole plan. So that can be very annoying. Another thing to note is it will obviously eventually run out of fuel and shut down, which will cause the explosion. And you can also click these alarms to turn them off, which is what I've been doing. Or you can actually go through here, enter the password again, go back where the overload is in full effect and is surprisingly safe. Even if those touch you, they won't hurt you. You can press this button again, which will raise this out of the ground. And this is how you can shut down the reactor. You can do this at any time. If you do it in an overload without the 5th fuse active, then it will still trigger the explosion. So that will save you some time if you've got security breathing down your neck. So, as you can see now, shut down. It seems to be shutting down. And then it goes wrong. So it's no longer recoverable, there's no way to save it, the server's doomed, so is the site, and everyone's going to die. Unlike the central reactor core, there is no way to evacuate. The evacuation won't come in time, and if you hear this music, you're already dead. There's nothing you can do, nobody lives. The end. Pretty much. Nothing we can do to save it for now. Yep. And that is how you plot the turn. Thank you very much. My name has been and still is Editor 37. And we'll see you soon.